Good morning and welcome to Summer 2 U.S. History 1. We're going to just do a quick orientation concerning the Summer 2 History 1301 class so that we can just kind of, get to know the course a little bit better. I am Dr. Northrup. I am your professor, and to get to know more about me, you can watch the video that I'm sending you. That's kind of the About Me video, and you can also go to the Start Here orientation. So if you go to canvas.tccd.edu, this course should pop up in your home page. So you'll click on it, and then you will be brought to this home page here, and that's how you'll know you're in the right place. So to get started, and to get to know me a little more, you can go to the Start Here orientation, and once you've completed that, then you'll go down. So this course is broken into 4 different units. As you see, there's 4 different units, and here's the link to your syllabus. So all of this is here on your home page. Let's go to the Start Here orientation, and that is also can be found here under modules. So this is kind of going to take us to the same place. Hopefully it will take us to the same place. Yes, it will. Okay, so as you see, let's go to Start Here, and you will see all this information right here. So click on Intro, and this is just going to give you a little background in the course. So just to let you know, you are really not supposed to do any late work in this class. How we count attendance in this course is timely submission of course materials. So if you're being counted absent, it is likely because you are not turning in work. I will not drop you, so don't worry about that if you get a rather aggressive email from TCC, but please do pay attention to the course calendar, which you can see on the left-hand side here. There's a course calendar so that you can pay attention to due dates in this class. There's a lot of different ways for you to be able to see when things are due, the syllabus, the course calendar, and just looking on Canvas in general as well. You can turn in unit exams late. You need to definitely email and talk to me about that. Not the final exam, though. That is definitely a hard deadline for that. Okay, so here is just a little bit more about the course. This is U.S. History 1. I am a historian. I have a PhD from the University of North Texas in history, and I minored in art history. So that's just kind of a little bit about me. This class, as you see, is U.S. history from the midst of time until 1877. It is a 3-hour course here at TCC. Everything that you will need for this class is going to be here on Canvas. It's all going to be under each module. I use this email right here, chloe.northrup@tcc.edu. If you are sending emails from another email that's not TCC, be careful because sometimes it goes into spam folders and I might not be able to see that right away. The best way to contact me is using your TCC email, or you can use the messaging system here on Canvas. That will come right to me as well. All right, everything is going to be through OpenStax or any articles that are on Canvas. By the way, if any links don't work, please let me know right away. I feel like I should give bonus points to people who can find links and incorrect material, because I feel like that's kind of like a little puzzle to solve. And sometimes things update, and I would love to know if it's not working so that I can definitely make sure that it is working for you all. Okay, if you're having any questions about like how do I cite sources, how do I find different materials like outside of what's here on Canvas, you can visit one of the TCC libraries. We have digital libraries and we also have physical libraries as well. And you can contact one of those. If you're having any issues, please call tech support to be able to make sure that you are able to log on to this course and all of that. And this is just some contact information here. All right, moving on though. This is just a little bit of things that you are going to learn about this semester, and make sure to check Canvas all the time. Basically, just make sure to check it. I would say almost daily, right? Just so that you can keep up to date on everything. Unless you get ahead, then maybe, take a few days off. That's fine as well. Okay. So be kind to one another. Don't be, on these discussion boards, please don't become like rude and all of that. You know that though. Here's just a little bit more about me. You can watch the video. I'm sending you all the link right now. I know why those aren't loading. I'll check on that. And this is just the cover of my book that came out this year called The Hamilton Phenomenon, so I can update that. It's interesting when you go to student view, sometimes things that work fine in the instructor view don't work in the student view. So it's good to see and make sure what you're all able to see. Okay, so this is your syllabus. I would download this and maybe like keep it on your desktop if that's something that you would appreciate, if that's something that would be helpful for you, because this will bring a kind of a breakdown of the entire course and how many assignments. I find it to be rather overwhelming sometimes to see it all at once. And think of like we're dividing this out. You're going to be able to do the small bits at a time, kind of like what is the thing about like eating an elephant. So we definitely don't want to get overwhelmed. And if it's overwhelming for you and if it doesn't serve you, please don't feel like you need to have this open. Okay, all of the course is basically going to be written assignments. We don't have any like multiple choice quizzes or anything like that. And I know some of you are probably not the happiest about that, and that's fine. But that will not be something that you're going to be doing here in this course. A lot of critical thinking, a lot of kind of like journal entry, those kind of assignments are what we're really going to be focusing on more for this class, and then their unit exams. So we're going to go through some of them so that it's not going to be scary. Definitely let me know if there's anything. I am a responsible employee when it comes to reporting sexual harassment. So if there's anything that you need to let me know, I would be happy to then pass it on to our Title IX coordinator. And that is something that I would be compelled to do for sure. And also if there is a preferred name, if your name is not correct, if there is another preferred name you go by, please let me know. It's especially in online courses, unless, because, it's not like in class where you might introduce yourself and we would chat. This would be, unless you let me know, it would be, I wouldn't know. So please let me know, because I would like to make sure to address you by your preferred name. And in your introduction that we're going to be doing, you're welcome to let everybody know there as well. And so that would be a great way to kind of get started and then make sure that it's going on your record as well. Okay, there's extra credit. We'll go over this. Attendance, like I already mentioned, it is basically going to be, are you submitting your materials on time? If you are not, you will be counted absent. Please also do not cheat. If you are plagiarizing, and this can be a lot of different things, plagiarism is definitely a problem in online courses, as you probably are not unaware. And we need to definitely make sure that we are holding ourselves and students accountable for these discretions. So if you have plagiarized something, you will get one kind of grace assignment. If you will do it again, then I will have to submit a care report about this. So one time, and I will let you redo, not for full points, but I will let you redo it. But after the first time, I will then have to report it as a care report. So let's just not even go there. If you have some kinds of different abilities and you need the SAR office, Student Accessibility Resources Office, to assist you, please let me know and let them know so that we can make sure that this course is accommodating any needs that are out there. Okay, so this is just a breakdown now by days. So let's now go and look at the actual modules and see what this means. So you'll go back to modules, or you can go to the home page if that's easier for you, and you'll go down. Now, these are the actual assignments. You'll start here with the orientation, and this will kind of give you a breakdown. So if you go to the lesson objectives, each time it will tell you in the lesson objectives what you'll need to do and how many points there are. So by the end of the lesson, you'll need to do your student contract, 0 points, sorry about that. Introduction icebreaker, that's 10 points, and then a survey if you'd like to do, that's just for fun, 0 points. So when there are 0 points showing up in your grade book, please don't be upset about it. That's just not worth anything, sorry. And then I'll tell you when it's due, July 5, which is coming right up. So here's some information. There's this thing about Americans not knowing history, which is something that we have been hand-wringing over for quite a while now, and nothing to be, I would say, too upset about. Basically, people have always said that Americans don't know history. That hasn't really changed too much. Okay, there's your student contract. Make sure you know what you're signing, saying that you're going to get, yes, so you will get one grace assignment to redo. Okay. And your citizenship quiz. Now, for the first unit, you will then need to do an icebreaker and welcome. This is fairly probably standard in your online classes. You'll need to state your name and your major, your planned major, your planned career, if you know, and something else if you want the class to know about you. Then you are going to then kind of say what period of U.S. history you're most interested in, and then you'll respond to 2 classmates. And this is just kind of a way for us to make sure that we know how to use our discussion boards in a way that we are able to sign on and participate with one another and interact with one another and get to know one another a little bit better. Then you'll go to Unit 1. Unit 1 is going to have 4 folders. Each folder has assignments in it, and at the end of that will be a unit exam that kind of then sums up that entire unit. So let's go in and look at Unit 1, Folder 1. This folder is due July 6th, as you'll see, and you will have 1 assignment. So you'll go through and you will do the readings for that, and then you will do the assignment. And so each of these folders is very much the same when it comes to the setup. There is going to be a recorded lecture that you are welcome to watch. Then you will see the textbook chapters that are linked here for you to read. And there's 2 different links right there. And then you will move on to these different articles, which will then help you write your first assignment. So the first assignment, as you see, is due on the 6th at 11:59 p.m. All assignments are due at 11:59 p.m. And as you see, it is going to be talking about shifting research concerning Native Americans. So you will need to use the textbook. You will need to use then the articles that were assigned in order to help you write this assignment, which is about 300 words. Please cite the sources that you use. That to get full credit, you will need to do that, and you will kind of respond. And it's not just kind of a summary, but also analysis. Make sure to include your analysis. And sometimes students are like, but is this my personal opinion? And I say, oh no, it is your historical analysis, which is again, a fun way of saying that. All right. So after you complete that, you will then go on and you see this is folder 2. And in that folder, you have 2 assignments. So some days you have 1 assignment, some days you have 2 assignments. Definitely look to make sure and that you plan accordingly for this. Okay, going down now, once you have completed these different assignments and all of these different folders, you will then have exams. So you will just click on this Unit 1 exam here, and you will see that it is a written exam. You can get started now if you would like, and there's going to be 4 short answers on the first exam. Look at the different prompts. You will pick 4 and you will do 4 short paragraphs. I will do another video kind of updating and talking about the unit exams in case this is confusing for anybody and we'd like to go over it. That would be absolutely fine with me. If you want to send me an email and have me look over it, I am happy to do that. Make sure it's at least a couple days before the exam is due, if that is something that you'd like to take advantage of. For each test, there's also extra credit opportunities. This is the place where you will submit that assignment in the next box. There are a lot of different ways to get extra credit in this class. You can attend a museum. You can do an outside lecture. If there's like a lecture going on you would like to go see. You can read a book. You can watch a movie. And there's also a Google site that has a lot of recorded lectures right here that the history department has done over the last few years that are uploaded there, and there are different links to YouTube videos. And so if you don't want to kind of get out for whatever reason, COVID or beyond, please go and watch these online lectures, and you'll be able to then kind of attend that lecture then virtually. And it is a previous one, and that's absolutely fine, and you can review that. So just kind of look over the prompt for what to do to review them right here. Right, a kind of a 1-page double-spaced review about that. And so if you're doing the outside of class lecture, even if it was one of the recorded ones, just kind of follow this thing here, even though it's not a sign-in sheet or anything, just write the review. And then you'll submit it in this right here, start assignment, and you'll submit that there for up to 10 points. And there's 4 different opportunities for those this semester. Okay. That is Unit 1. Unit 2 is very similar. As you see, going down through this will be quite similar here for the 4 different units. And I think that's kind of it for now. I'd be happy to come back and answer any more questions that anybody might have. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'm looking forward to having a really great summer 2 term with you all. And please don't hesitate to email me, even just to introduce yourself, say hi, and get to know me a little bit more. I'm looking forward to meeting you all in this class. Have a wonderful day. Have a great 4th of July, and I'll see you all on Tuesday when this class officially begins. See you all later. Bye.